But a lot of it has to come off, because as you can see, hey y'all. So as you saw in my last video, I'm cutting my hair today, actually, in about an hour or two. I am starting on this camera. It's going to be a vlog, but I'm starting on this camera because I wanted to do like a little bit of a backstory before I have to leave. And I don't know how bad the traffic's going to be, so I'm going to leave a little early. The appointment's at 2:45 and it is 1:09. So I have a little bit of time to fill y'all in on why I'm cutting my hair, how I came to this decision, why, or like the real love story and attachment that a black girl has to her hair. Like, we're gonna get into it before we get into this little vlog. And I also want to say that this place that I'm going to is called Flores Curls in Arlington, Texas. They have their like own YouTube channel, so I'm pretty sure they're vlog friendly if I have my own YouTube channel too. But when I'm going to a new place, when I don't know a whole lot of people, I don't like to just walk up in there with a camera, well, really just my phone, but still like where I'm like, you know, clearly recording and stuff. So I don't know how much I'm going to actually be able to get on film. I'm sure like once I get in there, they're gonna make me, you know, super comfortable, and I'm gonna tell them like, hey, I have a YouTube channel, do you mind if I film a little bit of the process? I'm sure they're gonna be fine with it, but just in case I'm not able to get a whole lot, I'm gonna go ahead and brief y'all now on that and whether I may or may not get a lot of film. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it. I'm actually a little too, I'm sure by the time like I get there and start the vlog, you'll get a glimpse of what my hair looks like now. But I'm not taking this hood off, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Y'all seen my hair before in videos and shorts. I've done my hair on this channel before. I have a hair chronicles, like kind of series of shorts. And actually the story starts back at that hair chronicles back in January, if y'all remember, when I was making that series of shorts, when I was like, oh, my hair is not heat trained. I thought it would be a good idea to get my hair straightened, knowing good and well my hair is not heat trained at all. So I've been natural pretty much my entire life, and I've always, well, not always, but when I was about like 11 or 12 is when I started doing my own hair, because my mama was tired of doing my hair. But yet, and I'm finna throw my brother right under the bus, I sure am, but she would stay doing my brother's hair. Anyways, my mama was tired of doing my hair, so I had to learn how to do my own hair. And so I did. It was, of course, the journey, and that's what it is, a journey. I don't think there's a finish line to this at all, but it was kind of grueling at first, especially like when you're in middle school and high school and you're, you know, wearing your hair out, and it really is, because my mom permed my hair when I was little, so I had to grow the perm out and yeah, all that good stuff. And when you're in middle school and high school, kids are cruel, so it takes a lot of confidence and courage to do something like that. And when you have like black hair, like, you know, like, you know, you understand, like, if you don't, then I'm sorry, it's just not gonna get the feeling, you're not gonna understand. So yeah, like, I would try like a bunch of different products. I think, y'all, my first mistake was going with that Cantu. I don't know why I used to think Cantu was working on my hair. Like, no. And then I think I went to Carl's Daughter and I tried Maine. I liked Maine for a while. I did like it because I think it was truly made for like type 4 hair. I think like the way they advertised it on the bottle was actually factual versus some of these other for all hair types. Give me a break, please. Give me a break. So yeah, I would be, you know, doing my own hair, just like washing those and like kind of trying different styles for what I could do with the length that I had. And I got better over time. It got healthier over time. And then when I finally started working, my first job was at Arby's. Well, technically it was my second job, but because my first job was kind of illegal, because yeah, that place ended up shutting down. But anyways, my real first job was at Arby's. And so when I was like 16 or 17, when I started actually making money on my own, because my mama was definitely not gonna pay for me to get my hair like braided. She would pay for me to get it straightened or something like that. But I didn't want to continue to do that or damage my hair any further. So I would get my hair braided like a lot, like almost all the time, because I would either be tired of doing it or I would just want it in a protective style. And that really did me well, you know, having my hair in braids, leaving it alone. That definitely made it grow. That definitely made my curls, you know, pop and just be all around healthy. And I would ask my aunt to trim my ends every now and again. Well, not every now and again. I would try to be consistent with it. But yeah, that is what I did for some years, just braids and you know, trying to keep it healthy that way, and still trying, in the midst of still educating myself. I still feel like I didn't know anything. I mean, my mom has or had a perm for almost my entire life, so she wasn't much help when it came for me learning about my natural hair. Like, and like a lot of, and I'm like pretty much the only girl in my family, so I grew up around practically all boys, and my older cousin, who was like the only girl, or the only other girl besides me, she's like 10 years older than me, and I think she has natural hair too, so sometimes like she would be helped. But typically I mean I was really learning like on this journey by myself, y'all. Like, I was just trying to, I guess, teach myself because I didn't have any other option. So I guess, let me think. Oh yeah, so I was making a list of all the products that I've tried, and then I finally discovered Mielle. I loved Mielle. I did like the oil before they changed the formula, because people were complaining about how it didn't make their hair grow, and then they changed the formula, and now it doesn't make my hair grow. Put the pieces where you may. But anyways, yeah. So I don't use that oil anymore, but I'm not talking about just that oil. I'm talking about the Mielle, like, you know, Mielle Organics. I use the pineapple ginger, or the Hawaiian ginger or something, was the best line that worked on my hair. Their curling cream, and then their leave-in conditioner on the pink one, whichever one that is. All right, now I'm gonna hate editing this, because I know like I'm going to want to put pictures and videos and to make it, you know, more viewer friendly to, you know, watch this. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put all these freaking pictures and videos in to make it look good. But anyways, when I'm filming, y'all be thinking about how much I'm gonna edit. I do it every time and I hate it. But okay, that is what I found that, and I really kept it. That's when I started to, you know, keep it simple. I would wash, and then I would use the Mielle leave-in conditioner, and then just use the comb it or rake it through with the gel, the Mielle gel, and then just like plait it up at night, and then take it down in the morning and just, you know, shake, and then as like throughout the day, it would like kind of, you know, dry up, but it would be like really soft because of the leave-in conditioner. And yeah, it would look bomb. And then I actually started to, and don't say that this is the reason for the damage, because it's not. I know the reason. I actually went cheap and started using like the dollar tubes of like argan oil. My hair loved, especially my ends, loved argan oil. It was literally just $1. Like, I was teaching myself to not spend an arm and a leg on hair products. That's a whole different conversation, but I feel like it is absolutely absurd how much these braiders charge, how much hair stuff costs, hence why I start doing my own hair now. I mean, I know I'm not saying like, oh, well, this is why you need to go somewhere else, because clearly like now you have to cut your hair because you've been doing it yourself. That's not why. Just let me finish the story. But yeah, like, the prices have got absurd. So I found something that worked for me, and that was also not an arm and a leg, and that was for my curls. That was the blue Extreme Gel, the blue one, because that one was like not a, like, it wasn't like a, it was like an oil base, not a water base. So it would put moisture into your hair and, you know, curl it, and it wouldn't dry hard either. That's what I was scared of, because gels will always dry hard in my hair, and I learned that gels put weight on my hair, which is what I needed. But I will also have to compensate and find a leave-in conditioner that I could put in it so it wouldn't dry hard, but also not flake. So that was my last battle that I remember facing in the recent time. And so I found the Mielle leave-in conditioner, the argan oil, the tube argan oil, and the little like $2 Extreme Gel was like my holy trifecta. That's what I used. And yeah, and I learned like some years ago that custards and smoothies or whatever don't work on my hair. It will be white and flake everywhere. Like I do not use anything white for curls. So I know the leave-in conditioner is white, but it's not necessarily for my curls. So I think I can get away with it because I can mask it with something that will, I mean, it just doesn't flake at all in my hair actually. But yeah, so let's get into really why we are here now. Back during my little hair chronicles when I straightened my hair back in January, you can go through my channel and look at the videos that were around that time and see when I had my hair straightened. I straighten my hair at least once a year to kind of do a length check, and for this particular reason, this time around, it did not revert back. It always reverts back, and it did not this time. And I've been fighting ever since to get my hair back because I feel like my hair is my crown. And I am tired of fighting. I've always been able to fix it some kind of way, do it myself like I've always been doing. But this time, I cannot save myself. I can't save myself this time. So I have to cut it, unfortunately. And I think I'm being a little bit dramatic. I don't think I have to do like a really big chop, but it's going to be like a medium chop. It's going to be a good bit because I know I can feel it. I can feel where it's fried and damaged and breaking. So it's just, last time when I did those, and I'm kind of glad I didn't film that, when I did those African spring twists that I just had in my hair, when I got the shower after I detangled it, I just looked at myself in the mirror and I just knew that that is not what I know my hair should look like. I was like, something is happening that I can't help. I don't know if it's falling out or breaking off or what, but yeah, and I've always had like a really bad scalp. I've never had like a healthy scalp. The only thing that has ever given health to my scalp is Sulfur 8. Like that is the only thing on earth that I can, like one time I was really consistent, especially when I had braids with my Sulfur 8, I would ask my mom to like, grease my scalp. Like if I did it for when I first got it done, don't wait till it starts itching. When I first got it done, when I would have my mom, grease my scalp for the first 4 consecutive days, right? And then after that, for the rest of the couple weeks or a month or however long I had it in, my hair would not itch. I could take my braids out and my hair would be clean. Like that's how good Sulfur 8 works on me. So I probably have some kind of dermatitis or something on my scalp. I've always thought I had some kind of skin condition on my scalp because I don't think it's normal for me to be like itching this much. So yeah, they're going to help me with all that. And I'm just excited to not only get my hair back, but to just, I feel like I would not be right to neglect my hair knowing that there is a problem. I feel like the only thing I was scared of, like cutting it too short, like, oh, I wouldn't be able to reach, like it wouldn't be long enough for me to do my own hair, do my own braids, because I'm not, unless something happens to where I have to go get my hair braided, I'm not paying those prices. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, like, oh my gosh, I won't be able to reach it or whatever. But I don't feel like that was a good enough reason to neglect the health of my hair. That was not a good enough reason to just not care that I know that there's something wrong and that I need help and that I can't fix it myself. That was not a good enough reason, like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to reach it, whatever, So it's starting to get chilly outside. This is the perfect time of year to be wearing your hair out anyway. If it was summer, it'll be a different story. I don't care how healthy your hair is. If it's summer, baby, put it up. Put it up. Like, what? I have never understood. I mean, I get it. If you really got it like that and you can wear your hair out in the summer, by all means, I guess go ahead. But I couldn't do it. Lord, I couldn't do it. Like I said, like I'm not blaming this on myself. Like, oh, this is what you get for starting to do your own hair at home and now it's damaged, got cut off. Like, no, it was when I went to go get it straightened. That's what happened. This is not like, that is the only thing that I can blame on myself. Like, yeah, I went to do that. But I feel like I've come a long way even from January, but I'm still at a point where I'm at a stagnant that I cannot fix. I can't regain the full health of it back on my own. So I guess that's everything. I guess that's my TED Talk. I didn't want to just jump into this video and I'm at a freaking salon and I'm about to chop my hair off and y'all don't even know what's going on. I had to explain the back story of why I'm here. To all my other black girls out there that are watching this, if your hair is damaged and you are just struggling with the fact that you might have to cut it, and that, like, because a black woman's hair is her crown, and to cut it almost feels like you're stripping yourself of your glory. That's not what it is. That's if it's your choice to go. Now, if somebody were to come and grab your hair and cut it off, first of all, I would be in prison. If somebody did this to me, I would be in prison. But like, it's when you make the conscious choice that the health of your hair is more important than the kind of irrational thoughts that you are having. That is where your glory comes from. It comes from making those type of decisions, and not like something. Because I feel like something about me in general, though, like, when it's time to let something go, I'm gonna let it go. When it's time to let something go, I'm gonna let it go. Like, I'm just not that type of person in general. So maybe if you are struggling with that, it might take some deeper soul searching to figure out why you're holding on to your hair. A lot of people like use their hair to, like, they change it, dye it, color, whatever, because that's something that they have control over. And maybe there's something else in their life that they don't have control over. So that's like, I mean, have you noticed that? I feel like there's a correlation between people that go through a breakup and then cut their hair, or go through something and like dye their hair or whatever, because they want to see a change or something like that. So I feel like it's probably something deeper that needs to be kind of explored or discovered if you are struggling with cutting your hair. I feel like mentally I am in a healthy spot, which is why it wasn't super difficult for me to come to this decision. But I do get why it can be hard. So I just want to say that I feel like I do not want this video to be like super long, and I feel like this little TED talk is gonna be longer than the actual vlog, because I just said I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess get a snack and I don't know, chill a little bit before it's time for me to go. And I will see y'all in the car, in the salon, whenever I start to do the vlog. Okay, all right. Okay, y'all, so I'm here. I forgot to film in the car, and I meant to film like the sign coming in, but I forgot. And when I walked in, I was like, I'm not about to walk back out because it's kind of chilly outside. But this is what it looked like in here. It's really pretty. Look, purple. Y'all know I love purple. Y'all know my thing. Everything good comes from everything purple. So I'm just waiting for my stylist to come and get me. So. Okay, y'all, so update. It all has to go, well, not all of it, but a lot of it has to come off, because as you can see, very damaged. I was mentally prepared for this, so the towel just fell off. So we're gonna see what I look like after. I'm just afraid that my head is like a square for real, and it's not gonna look right. But we just went over like a lot of education. I feel like my girl, she got me. So we're gonna see how this turns out. But you just watched it. We finna do what?
Yeah, I just gotta go. I'm gonna do my cut.
Oh, okay. So we finna get into it then.
We'll get to it, and then we're gonna re-detox you. So I gotta get more product out of your hair.
Yeah, it's a lot of buildup from the sulfate and the braiding gel and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm glad I came now, because it could have been a lot worse. Right there?
Ready?
Yeah. Ooh. There's no going back now. Yeah. Look, y'all, all this straight dead, and it's going. Bye-bye. Look at that. Oh, you know what? We here now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
She's gonna be cute.
Yeah.
She's overthinking it a little bit, but I understand, you know. We have a lot of, you know,
I mean, when you
in our hair, we live in the hair. We have experiences in our hair. So
yeah.
I understand.
When you've never seen yourself in a way, it's kind of scary. I mean, I feel like even if my hair was healthy, if I was getting ready to dye it, I would be a little scared. If I've never dyed my hair before, so same feeling maybe. Yeah, never dyed it. I don't really have interest in dyeing my hair.
New is good.
Yeah.
Okay. You scared you moved here by yourself?
Yes, I do have a lot of courage. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that.
Already 20 and 2.
Yeah.
Girl.
I sure did. Chasing my dreams.
Maybe it took me a while.
Gonna be by myself for Thanksgiving too.
Listen, so you can do hard things.
I can. That's what I need to remind myself. And whoever's out there listening, you can do hard things too.
You can do hard things.
I'll catch y'all up when it's all gone. Okay, y'all, I'm under the steamer. Feels really good. I'm vlogging, sorry.
Go ahead, girl.
They gave me a snack. I'm gonna be in here for 20 minutes. Goldfish and bubbly. So, yeah, it's real short. We're gonna see how it comes out at the very end, but I'm still a little apprehensive, but I feel like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be for the better, so. Okay, y'all, this is where we at right now. She finna detail it. Don't mind what they talking about in the back. They talking about fighting or something, I don't know. But, she said she's seen a little bit of more straight pieces, so just going through and styling it, and I'm not gonna know until it's fully over. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna know. I still don't know how I feel.
I've heard new love is so beautiful. Time is what makes it ugly. But time after time and through every turn in this life, I could use some stability. We fly and we fall, but we don't fall apart. Break after break, each piece of my heart. Lovers have come and lovers have gone, but you still feel like right.
Okay, y'all, we under the dryer. This is what it look like. I feel like I just gotta lay my edges before I can really feel it. I don't know. Like I said, I gotta wait to the very, very end because I really don't know. I still don't know. I still don't know. We gonna see though.
You still feel like right when the whole world feels wrong. They say history repeats itself, but a memory is for the shit.
Okay, y'all. This is the final results. I absolutely hate it. I look like Florida from Good Times. I cried the entire way home in a silent car. And she did everything she was supposed to do. This is no bash on Forest Curls. I didn't think it was this bad. I think the part that's killing me the most is that this is 10 years of hard work completely gone in an instant. And I'm gonna hate it for a long time. I'm gonna hate the way I look for a very long time. And that is gonna be something really hard to get over. Probably will never get over it. Like, I think this experience alone will be traumatized. And I guess I'll just look at myself every day in the mirror and use it as a reminder of how much courage I have, because this is not easy to kind of, like I said, strip yourself of your glory and come on camera to the whole world where people are cruel. So, I mean, I look like a boy. Like, I look like when little boys in middle school would get the sponge and go around their hair trying to make it curl or whatever that stupid trend was back then. That's what I look like, and that's what I feel like. This is the ugliest I've ever felt before in my entire life. I hope it's gonna be worth it. I don't know yet. Y'all will be on that journey with me, but I hate this. I'm probably gonna cry myself to sleep tonight and tomorrow and the next night and the next night. because there's nothing I can do. Don't say, oh, just put on a wig, oh, put some braids back in. No, that's gonna defeat the purpose of why I did this. I think I'm gonna learn a lot of lessons with this. I'm gonna maybe do a every month check-in and see where I'm at in a year. I'm probably gonna still be looking like this. I legit don't think my hair is gonna just magically grow back fast down my back. I don't think so. I feel like I'm gonna be stuck like this for a really long time. I don't even recognize myself. I just feel like this ugly little boy looking in the mirror. I don't know, there's nothing I can do to, that's the thing about having short hair, you just kind of, you're stuck. You're stuck. Again, I can't put any more emphasis on, I'm out of tears. Like, I cried the entire way home. I cried there. That's why I think I was under the dryer the last time I filmed. And that's why I stopped filming. I didn't do no big reveal or anything of when I was leaving or anything like that. Like, because I just felt like, I'm trying to cry. I had like a relationship with my hair. And I took care of it like my child. And I kind of feel betrayed a little bit too. Because as much as I took care of it and did all the things that I did, like, just for it to end up having to be cut off and leaving me looking like this. And please don't be in the comments talking about something, oh, it's just hair, it'll grow back. Go straight to hell. Straight to hell. Because way beyond the point. Don't you think I know it will grow back? That is beyond the point. It's the principle of it all. Take anything. You don't gotta be here. Take anything that you worked on, put money into, invested into something that was yours, and take it away in an instant and see how you feel. Okay then. So shut up. I'm done. I think I got all my tears out in the car, all my emotions out. I could sit here and vent all day. I have so many other, I didn't think it was gonna take that long either. The day is over, the night is over, y'all. I mean, I have to be up in the morning. Y'all know this. It's gonna be really hard to get up in the morning. Cause I'm gonna probably feel like all this was a dream and I'm gonna wake up and look in the mirror and see this. So, I'm not hungry. I'm not even gonna eat dinner. I'm not hungry. I had a lot of other things I needed to do during the day or for today, and none of it got done because I was there for so long and I'm too depressed to do it now. So I'm just gonna lay in my bed and I don't know. But I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm enduring this pain and trying to have courage and push forward. And I can't be more of an example of what that looks like. I feel like your hair is a definition of where you are in life. And I'm starting over. I moved halfway across the country by myself. So if that isn't starting over, I don't know what is. And now, my hair says it all. Maybe before I was damaged. Maybe I don't know, because my hair was. I feel like your hair is very, very telling of where you are in life or how good care you're taking of yourself. Again, y'all know I work at Twin Peaks. Clearly it's a image-based company. And I think that is where I'm not gonna say I'm most scared of, because I'm not scared of it, because the girls are really nice. They're gonna be supportive. They're not gonna be meaner. They're not gonna bully me. I think just being in public, having the nerve to be in public, knowing that I'm bald, like, let me take that back. Because I don't want anybody that may have an illness or alopecia or anything to be like, to be coming at me. What I'm saying is, to feel how I feel and to have the nerve to endure being in the public eye is going to be very difficult. I don't know how I'm going to embrace this. It's going to take a lot of TLC. I'm about to drink a whole bottle of Geritol. But yeah, this video is over. Hey y'all, it's been a couple days. I did not want to end that video all sad and depressed, even though that is exactly how I was feeling. I did want to make sure I really got all the raw emotions that I was feeling, especially if you're thinking about doing a big chop or if you can relate because you've done one before. Yeah, I was actually, y'all, like, I could not stop crying. Like, I cried for 2 days straight because I did not recognize myself. Like, it wasn't really about what other people would think about me. It was more so about all of the work that I put into my hair. I felt like was gone, and I felt like it was a waste. And I felt like I just, like, not the whole, like I said, not recognizing myself, like, really got to me. And I just kept staring in the mirror and with tears just streaming down my face because I just couldn't believe how different I looked. So one thing is that I realized that kind of helped me stop crying a little bit was that although, you know, she cut my hair and it's shorter, all of the knowledge that I gained over these past 10 plus years of doing my hair, you can't take that away. I know exactly, and I mean exactly, what to do when something is off, right? So yeah, like, I know what type of products I should be looking for. I know how to apply them. Like, I can go on a whole, like, list of things, but yeah, I know exactly what to do. I know my hair. I know my hair. That's why I said in that last clip it was like my child, because I did my best to, you know, take care of it, and I learned a lot during that. Honestly, this was the absolute ultimate self-esteem test. Like, I do something as drastic as cutting your hair and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. It really wasn't that I was lacking confidence. It was more so that I have not dealt with, like, a plummet in my confidence like that dramatically. And so like it was like middle school, like rock bottom. So I mean, I was still feeling confident, but I just was almost insecure, like, about everything. But another good thing is, since I moved down here to Texas, I've had my hair in braids or just, you know, put away because that's just how I was wearing it. Like, I typically don't wear my hair out until it's like gets cold anyway, so, which is just now starting. And what I realized is that nobody knows that I used to have a lot of hair anyway. So that helped me feel a little bit better with, like, getting away with it. Like, nobody really knew that I just, like, although I'm, like, feeling traumatized inside, like, no one else knew that because it wasn't like I had a bunch of hair one day that was, like, out and you knew it was my natural hair, and then the next day I cut it all off. Like, no, like, I had it put away. So as far as they know, it could have been this length the whole time. But a lot of people that I'm around every day, like at work and stuff, knew that something was bothering me and that it was my hair. And there was this one girl, I'm not gonna, like, say her name or anything, but at Twin Peaks, really, honestly, a lot of the girls at Twin Peaks were very, 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 very supportive. Like, all of them were, like, saying, like, oh my gosh, it looks good. And none of them, it wasn't, like, out of pity. Like, it wasn't like, oh, they saw that I look bad and let me just give her a compliment so she can stop crying. Like, no, it was like they legit, like, I felt that I was rocking it. And it took me some days to come around to it, and I've been actually getting compliments, like, left and right. Like, even outside of that, I'm still getting used to it. I don't feel like other people's opinions about me change the opinion about myself, like, good or bad. So, like, even if I kind of feel bad about myself and somebody gives me a good opinion, it doesn't necessarily change that I might feel bad. So yes, I'm still coming around to it, but, like, everybody's saying, like, I've been rocking it. Like, yesterday was Thanksgiving and I did not go home for Thanksgiving. So I FaceTimed my family, and that was a lot of their first time seeing me look like this, and they were like, oh my goodness, like your hair. So yeah, and on social media, like I've been getting like a lot of compliments and stuff, and you know, that boosts me a little bit, but again, I'm still getting used to it. So yeah, I guess I did not want to end on like that note, but I do want to end saying like I don't want to sound cliche and saying like your confidence comes within, because that's very like, that's very, but it's just mainly about knowing what is best for you. I knew that I wanted to have healthy hair, although I didn't like the consequences of what that would mean, but I knew I had to do it. And really just like embracing like all that you are outside of your hair. Like, you know, I'm kind of like making fun of myself or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, I ain't got no inches now, or like I'm just face and neck. Like I don't have barely any hair. There's dudes that have more hair than me. So I'm kind of just like joking about it with myself, and every single day is getting easier. I do feel like I'm grieving just a little bit, but every single day is getting easier. I will show you guys one day like how I'm, you know, having maintenance and what my wash and goes look like. Like I'm excited for what is coming. And then another thing I will also say is like, if you're feeling some kind of way like about your hair, about anything, and you feel like you need to cry, then cry. Like just feel any emotion that you are feeling. Like I don't think that's exactly why, like as soon as I walked in the door, I sat down and hit record, even though that was very, very hard to do. I wanted to like really embrace how I was feeling in that moment. I did not feel beautiful in that moment at all. Like that was like, I just felt like, number one, like as you can see now, it's the same, but it's kind of different just in a little bit of ways. One, you can see I kind of did my edges on the side, and then I have like this part right here that is, you know, being held together by bobby pins, or held apart by bobby pins. And I did not have a part the first day. It was just like a little mini fro. Curls weren't really defined like that much. Actually, I was just in my room editing, and I'm finished. I'm just gonna add this clip at the end, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's really not that bad. Like I was really tripping, but I get why I felt the way that I felt. So if you didn't get anything from this video at all, just walk away, I guess, knowing that sometimes drastic things that are good for you take a lot of courage. That's what I would say. It's like you don't just up and say like, oh, I'm gonna cut my hair and feel nothing about it. I mean, if you do, then props to you, but I didn't want to make some kind of analogy like just without hair. Like I wanted to say something that you can apply on any part of your life. And I would say like, if any drastic change that you want to see is gonna have to take some kind of courage. So yeah, this is actually the end of the video. And if you stayed, I know this was more of a TED talk more than it was like an actual vlog, but if you stayed, I really appreciate it. And you might as well subscribe if you have not already. And before I go, I do want to like kind of get like a little bit of a close-up. I'm gonna go in the light a little bit more. So yeah, you can see that it's a little bit more defined than it was the other day. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in that close. But yeah, y'all. So this is me. This is what I look like with no hair. And I will continue to look like this until, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to eat because I'm starving. I've been editing all day. And I will see y'all later.
Up and leave. Take a lot of courage just to live out your dreams. Bigger picture I could see if I just close my eyes. Have the foresight to believe. Time don't move backwards, it speeds to the